Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Wednesday. Let me do a beginning shuffle and we'll jump right into the cards and see what the day has in store for us. But I feel like this is meant to be a simplistic day, all right? It doesn't feel as if things are going to overcomplicate what you expect, what you have planned, and even what just comes to be and pops up throughout this period. But the Magician card coming out in the upright position because I feel as if this is a day of manifesting. It's a day of magical success as well. I do feel as if there are certain points throughout this period of time where you're speaking and it may come out or come to be a little bit robotically, all right, in a bit of a robotic manner. And so Spirit's saying if you can control it moving forward after that point or after those couple of times, do slow it down or just, be more so one with what you're speaking, conveying in that moment. Because I do feel as if it's a day where you're speaking things into existence and you are speaking things of importance otherwise. You may even find it's a period, a period of time where you are meant to and feeling inclined to assist people or one person in particular for you. Now the color yellow is significant as well as green. They're saying money and happiness, reversing the two, because when I think of green, I think of money and of course nature, and that might be relevant for you as well, at least to an extent. But yellow gives me the energy and the message of happiness, at least, as a reader, but in general. And I feel as if Spirit is saying those two things are taking priority in your individual life. And for some of which drawn to the reading, maybe they need to take more of a priority. Not to say money is everything, but it feels like maybe you need to be paying attention to your money more and or, making more, earning more. But your happiness should be number one is what they're saying on the priority list. And then money should be somewhere under there, even if it's not number two. The Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Now it's a day where, again, I'm getting from these two images, but the Knight of Pentacles specifically, a day where you're not meant to force it is what I'm hearing, but as well, once again, a simplistic day, one where you're feeling inclined and even maybe finding benefits stemming from, coming from moving slowly, accomplishing slowly. Not rushing is going to be key for you throughout this period. In certain ways, as I struggle to spit it out in maybe at certain points or for some the whole day, it's going to feel like a bit of a Sunday. You know what I mean? That kind of chill, laid back, not forcing it kind of energy, and feeling as if people want to get to know you more, or maybe it's not being expressed, but again, it's being felt, even if that's people at a distance, but it could as well, or more in general, be somebody, if not multiple people, up close, in person. Now, I do feel as if you're going to be getting to know yourself a bit better throughout this period as well, as they're drawing me to an infinity symbol, in addition to what I was saying, stating that the possibilities are endless for you at this time. Now, with that said and done, pairing with the Magician card, what do you want to manifest? Is this period where Spirit's saying, think back to the small things you've manifested, all right? It reminds me of me the other night at my serving job. I was getting ready to go into work, right? After, getting all my readings posted and doing whatever I had to do otherwise. And I was thinking, I want to get some free food tonight, right? And I know that sounds random and, whatnot, but I went in and I ended up getting a half a sandwich, some fries, some garlic bread, all for free, just, due to the circumstances and how the night proceeded, for a multitude of reasons. But it just reminds you and me that, you can manifest whatever you desire in a small sense, in a big sense, and even in between. And so therefore, it may be something or multiple things that you've already decided and been trying to manifest, but they're saying, what else do you want on your plate? What else do you want to add to your life? What else have you yet to come up with in your mind, in your awareness, your imagination, if you will, in your belief system, in order to see things become more plentiful, more abundant in general. But it feels like this collective being drawn to this reading has what Spirit wants to label as a beautiful heart, a loyal heart, okay? Somebody who, as I'm being drawn to this heart imagery, has been through a lot is now what I'm hearing, but as well may at certain points, if we're being completely honest, put yourself through a lot, or extra, whether it's due to a habit or two, if not multiple. It could be due to the way you live your life. I mean, that's habitual to an extent, if not fully. It could as well be in regards to, for some specifically, overthinking or overly focusing, overworking yourself. But then I can imagine some of you, realizing or remembering what that ends up being for you, and thinking, for example, if you overwork yourself or, have a lot on your plate, it's this feeling of you thinking and being one with the fact that it's like, what else am I supposed to do? Life is expensive. I have to support myself and maybe even your loved ones. I have to maintain this. I have to gain this. And breathe, my friend. I get it. Again, it's not meant to be a time to force it or to stress even, to put it that way. But they're saying, being somebody with that big heart, that loyal heart, and who's been through a lot for a multitude of reasons, maybe even currently for some drawn to the reading, we still have healing to do. Maybe some that you have avoided or put, to the side, knowing that it has to come up and be, utilized, or it needs to happen at some point. They're saying this day could give you the allotted time, even if it's just a small fraction, a small piece of time and space to get some of that healing done. And that, of course, is going to look, be felt, experienced, to come to be differently for each soul drawn to the reading. Now, to shift forward and to change the subject, the Hanged Man, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles, you're going to be feeling as if Spirit is pointing out where action needs to be put forth towards, moving forward more so in, one if not multiple areas of your life. Bear with me, it is early today as I'm doing these readings. But because it may pertain to a sense of lack, maybe more in regards to where you're feeling you don't fit in or you don't want to fit in is what I'm getting. But it's this feeling of you being pushed to adjust your perspective and hang from what you've learned, gained, and are currently learning and gaining more so in order to improve your life, in order to improve yourself, in order to remember all the meanwhile perfection is not attainable and doable even, but you are meaning to do more is what I'm hearing, but not meant to. Anyways, but they're saying strive for improvement in one if not multiple areas of your life that feel naturally coming to be a focus for you individually. Does that make sense? I know I go on these rambling messages, that are just spit out of me, but I hope that gave you a bit of insight. No, a bit of an important message or two, if not several. Anyways, splitting the deck to the Two of Pentacles. There's a focus as well throughout this day, and maybe even surrounding it, on what kind of balancing act you've been going through. You may even find Spirit saying, look at these two options, right? What feels best to you? Knowing what you've been through, knowing what you've learned and gained once again, which one do you intuitively feel and even, otherwise is going to suit you best? This could be in regards to somebody to date. It could be in regards to a living situation, maybe a new position of employment, could be literally anything for you. But they're saying when these are put as far as potential options, even say for some, these don't end up being what you end up going for, or maybe these options aren't even available when the divine timing comes to be. The point is, putting these options, these potentials in front of you is going to be significant for you to, I want to say, for a sense of preparation for when the choice comes to be, but also it feels like a test. It's like Spirit is, even your guides in general are saying, are trying to figure out, are you actually trusting your intuition? Are you actually learning from what you've been through and what you're going through, and whatnot? And I do feel as if this will get the gears, the wheels churning in your mind, your awareness, in order to, again, preparation it feels, but to maybe figure out what you want to manifest, maybe to figure out if your wants and needs are still aligned with how you're changing and how your path is developing at this point and moving forward. Again, they're saying that throughout this period, the possibilities are endless for you. All right, don't be surprised if you're shown an infinity symbol or other levels of, okay, maybe a shamrock. There may be a sense of luck being on your side now and more so moving forward. But don't be surprised if these kind of symbols and synchronicities come through. And I feel as if this collective as well will be seeing angel numbers and other messages coming through from spirit randomly. And they're saying this is a time for you to believe in the best. It's time for you to figure things out a bit more, and it's a time for you to magically manifest. Okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to reach out via email for a reading. And someone had messaged me or commented yesterday in regards to their email not going through for whatever reason. If that's the case, just shoot me a comment or just comment down below and we'll figure it out. Okay? So I'm sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your day, and we'll talk again soon.